Welcome to the first PAC Football Report of the 2015 season, covering games on September 5th. I'm Joe Onderko. This week we will take a quick look back at the 2014 season in the President's Athletic Conference, while also previewing the opening weekend of 2015. W&J and Thomas More finished tied for the top spot in the 2014 PAC standings, with the Presidents earning the conference's NCAA bid due to a head-to-head win over the Saints. W&J posted a 41-25 road win at Wittenberg in the first round of the NCAA playoffs, before falling to eventual national runner-up Mount Union in the second round. Waynesburg and Bethany each also earned ECAC Bowl bids, with the Bison earning their first postseason invitation since 1980. All 11 PAC teams opened the 2015 season with non-league action this weekend, with 4 playing at home. A battle of national powers takes place in Kentucky, as Thomas More hosts St. John Fisher at noon. The Saints, 8-2 a year ago, begin their first season under new head coach Regis Scafe, the former longtime head coach at John Carroll. They face a St. John Fisher squad that was 9-2 in 2014, ending its season with an ECAC Bowl win and national top 25 ranking. Scafe talks about being thrilled to be back on the sidelines, leading the Saint program.
You know, it's a great question. It was great to be back in training camp. You know, I kind of missed it, and I did definitely miss it. You know, and you get used to doing things, and I didn't do it for a while, and it makes you, a season. It makes you really appreciate it. Saturday, I don't know. It's going to be hard to predict. I know I'll be wired up and a little crazy, but really excited, nervous because of a great opponent we have, and not sure how your team's going to respond in the opener. But there's high expectations here, and the kids have been working hard, so I'm really looking forward to it.
Coming off a disappointing 3-7 campaign, the Geneva Golden Tornadoes look to right the ship when they kick off the 2015 campaign at home against Frostburg State at Reeves Field in Beaver Falls at 7 p.m. The Bobcats finished 4-6 a year ago, including a 24-19 over the GTs in the season opener in Maryland. Veteran Geneva head coach Geno DeMarco talks about feeling the same emotions prior to the opening game as he did as a rookie head coach in 1993.
No, you know what, Joe? It's just the butterflies never go away. Back in '93, I could tell you this. I thought, I was pretty much a hot shot until we got out on the field. We were playing a pretty good William Patterson team, and the referee came over and asked me for the game ball, and I had left them in the locker room, so they just start the game 5 minutes later, which I'll never forget. But hopefully our guys will have the balls out ready to go for this one, and that'll alleviate one thing I have to talk about.
Thiel also opens its 2015 season under the lights at Alumni Stadium in Greenville, as the Tomcats host local rival Allegheny at 7 p.m. Thiel was 4-6 a year ago, while North Coast Athletic Conference member Allegheny struggled through a 1-9 campaign. A year ago, Thiel doubled up the Gators 28-14 in Meadville in the season lid lifter for both squads. For Tomcat head coach Kurt Reiser, an Allegheny graduate and starting tight end on the Gators' 1990 NCAA Division III National Championship team, the game has no special meaning despite the personal connection.
We really approach it as any other game. It doesn't really have an effect on me going against my alma mater, although I like competing against them, and I think Coach Matlack does a great job with their football program. But our goal is to be 1-0 on Saturday, and we got to stay focused on what we need to do to be better. And if we do that and control what we can control, then I think we'll come out on the top end of things.
The final PAC team to open at home is St. Vincent, as the Bearcats kick off at 1 p.m. at Chuck Noll Field against visiting national power John Carroll. The Blue Streaks were 11-2 a year ago, with both losses coming to OAC rival Mount Union, the second in the NCAA playoff national quarterfinals. PAC teams opening on the road include Grove City at Juniata at noon, Case Western Reserve at Chicago at 1 p.m., Carnegie Mellon at Washington, Missouri at 1 p.m., W&J at Wooster at 1 p.m., Waynesburg at Muskingum at 1 p.m., Bethany at Mount Union at 1:30 p.m., and Westminster at Hiram at 7 p.m. That's all for this edition of the PAC Football Report. Please log on to the conference website at www.pacathletics.org to get more information on your favorite team. You can also follow us on social media via Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, with links available at the website. I'm Joe Onderko. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you at the stadium.